Hey guys, in this video we're gonna take a look at the CVLife WolfCovert X. This is a green dot reflex sight. This is the newest model that they just came up with, and they have made some updates from the old WolfCovert that I actually reviewed on the channel, and I think they just put those updates into this one. So let's take it out of the box and see what it looks like, and I'm gonna show you how it works and everything pretty much about this micro red dot. So what comes in the box? You're gonna have your user manual, 8 different sets of set screws, a spacer plate, microfiber towel, 2 CR1632 batteries. You got your adjustment tool and screwdrivers. You got your adapter for Glock, MOS, and RMR plate. You got a Picatinny mount, a protected cover, and your red dot sight. So the one thing that I really like about it is that pretty much the two concerns that I have with the WolfCovert on my last review for that optic was that the glass itself, it was very vertical, almost to the point where if you try to rack your gun with your optic, you would break the glass. So they put this hood on it, and the hood pretty much will prevent you from hitting the glass at any point. So I'm pretty sure that you can rack this now and the glass will be fine. But also the hood works as a shield for the sun. So all that glare that comes on your optic when it's sunny outside, the hood will cover that, and now you're not gonna have multiple dots in your glass because of the sunlight. The other thing that I was complaining about it was the block was so thick on the back on the WolfCovert that you wouldn't be able to co-sight your iron sights because it will pretty much be higher than your iron sights. So what they did is they put these orange fiber optics on the rear of these. So now you can co-sight, if you can no co-sight your iron sight, you could use these fiber optics to actually get a quick acquisition of your target. The reflex sight seems to be pretty good, high quality build. You got the buttons on the side to adjust your brightness settings. You're gonna have 10 brightness settings. 2 of them are gonna be night vision compatible, and the other, well, you could say 8, but they call it 7 are for daylight, and then 1 more which is gonna be the highest bright, that is gonna be like a super bright illumination, and it is crazy bright when you look at it. So this dot is gonna be IPX7 waterproof, and we're gonna test it right here. We're gonna leave it for a few minutes and see what happens. IPX7, that's the certification they get from it, and it's also a 3500G shockproof, so it should retain 0 with no problem. But let's just try out how good this thing is in the water. Let's dunk it in the water for a few minutes and let's see what happens. Hopefully it keeps working. So you got a very tiny screw on the side, that's gonna be for your wind dish, and then you have another screw on the top, which is gonna be for your elevation. So to zero your dot, this is set to be a 1 MOA per click, and the adjustability on wind dish and elevation, you have up to 45 clicks. Another thing that I love is that they put the battery now is side mounted, so you wouldn't have to mess with anything on top of the red dot at all. And this battery will last you about 50,000 hours. One other great feature, which I don't think I can mount a optic on any of my guns that will not have this feature, is gonna be the shake awake or motion awake technology, because nobody really have time to be trying to turn on or off your red dot. And if you buy one of those that they just stay on all the time, then the battery don't really last that long. So this is, they call it motion awake. It'll go after 4 minutes of inactivity. The red dot itself will shut off, and that's how you save battery. But to turn it on, all you have to do is just move it, and as soon as it got some kind of motion, in 0.1 of a second, it will turn back on. So they sell these on 2 different versions. This one is gonna be the green dot, but they also sell it on a red dot. However, this is a multi-reticle system, so you can change the multi-reticle by just holding for 3 seconds the plus button, and it will change from a 3 MOA dot to a 32 MOA circle. And you can use also both of them together, which it will be the 32 MOA circle with a 3 MOA dot in the center. You can use any of those 3 options. The window size is not as big, of course, because this is a micro dot, but it's a 0.87 inch by 0.63 of an inch. It seems just the right size for a concealed or subcompact weapon that you'll have. And the mount capabilities for this dot, they pretty much sell it so you can mount it into anything. You can mount it with a RMS cut, RMSC cut. You can mount it with an RMR cut and a Glock MOS cut, and you can also mount it on a Picatinny rail because they send a Picatinny mount in it. So honestly, normally I find a defect, but I can't really find one on this one. I find 0. Right size, the crystal clear window glass. It have all the features that you pretty much can get with all these expensive red dots or reflex sights. This is, I don't even think I can call this a budget red dot. The quality seems pretty good. It just seems to be built to a high quality, even though it might not be a really common brand yet. I think this brand is gonna come very far because of this product right here. So guys, that's all I have for you today. If you like the video, or if you're planning on getting this optic, just let me know. Or even if you have it, just tell me how do you like it, or if you don't like it, also tell me what you don't like about it, because to me, I think this is a very, very good option for what you're gonna be paying for it. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you like the video.